Okay, guys, so I finally took the time this weekend, sit in the theaters to catch none other than Gladiator 2. Now, for those that don't know, back in the 90s, we had a film called Gladiator. And this year they wanted to do a sequel. This is supposed to be a big deal, big movie release, and a gamble, in my opinion. Now, why is it a gamble? Because it's such an old film. I was so thoroughly surprised how you could take an old film from that far back and really give it to me, a new life, more taken seriously, more culturally appropriate. And sidebar, I am going to do some spoilers, so heads up. And mostly this sequel is a continuation of the first Gladiator, and I love how they take a family spin to it. They find a way to connect the original Gladiator to this character here. He is the son of the original Gladiator, who is also like heir to the throne, and he grows up in like a poor village. Played by this gentleman right here, my boy named Lucius, who is the son of the guy Maximus from the first one, who was the King. I love Lucius. I think this actor did an amazing job. I really appreciate the effort they put into this film of connecting Lucius to Maximus. Like little things like this, specifically, if you're a Gladiator fan of memory, in the movie, his father used to always pick the sand up and throw it like it's LeBron James. You know, stuff like that does help just fill the flow of the film. Now, to me, this is the real hero of the story. To me, Denzel was so interesting throughout the whole film. I had so much fun with watching this man act. His character name in this film is called Macrinus, and to me, this is such an interesting character, very different from a lot of the male roles I've seen Denzel Washington play. He really shows his like theater side, and his character is questionably, definitely a bisexual man, which was definitely fun to see him just kind of play with your imagination in a sense. You also have my guy Andrew Pascal in this film, who did an amazing job. Andrew Pascal to me is like the realest, most underrated hero in this film. He came off so villainous at first. He came off like a bad guy, and then you learn to love him. Spoilers, he does die. That's the only sad thing with his character. Now, the kingdom is ruled by these two twins in the film that are, to me, hilarious to watch. Very accuracy of Rome. They were not afraid to show you how evil, corrupted, conniving Rome can get. Literally, their only motivation in this film is bloodshed and war and tyranny. But before I go any further, guys, I gotta get into some of these gladiator fights. Like, for me, that's a big part of remembering the first Gladiator is, they had like lions in the Colosseum and animals. This one, to me, they went the next step. And they got a whole freaking Rhino in the first fight where you gotta literally face this bad boy and homeboy and somehow beat both of them. Then the Romans took it upon themselves to fill up the Colosseum, guys. They decided to fill up the whole Colosseum of water with sharks. To me, this is the highlight of the movie. At the point there's sharks in the pool, you then are facing a boat of basically warriors, and it's like warriors versus warriors on two different boats. Who survives is the point. Now, overall, I love this film, man. I have no negative things. Kind of long, 2.5 hours is a lot for me sometimes, but overall, this is a great holiday film. This is a great family film. Please go see it with your friends for Thanksgiving. And then, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments if you're going to see this film. Did you enjoy the first Gladiator? And if you already saw Gladiator 2, what's your favorite, Gladiator 1 or 2? I'm going with this new one.